Oh, yeah, you say that now as I hit record. Well, holy shit, it's episode 70. Hello, I'm Andrew Fail, day along with my man, Brian, Farmy Farm. We are here doing episode 70, like I holy shitted at the beginning. We're going to be discussing 2019's The Lodge and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation. You know, a fan favorite, you know.
For some, not all.
Yeah, not many. No, not many at all. After rewatching this, but we'll get more into that later. How was your week this week, buddy?
You know, my week consisted of being like 70 feet in the air, swaying back and forth like near-death experiences, singing Def Leppard at the top of my lungs on a boom lift out in the old great city of Boston. And other than that, that's all I've been doing. My life's been consumed with traffic in the morning, go to work, work crazy amounts of overtime during the day, come home in more traffic, look at the clock, realize, fuck, the day is over, time to go to bed, or repeat. So I would say I don't know what a week is like because every day is like Groundhog Day and it's a blur. How about you?
I'm feeling you on that one. I'm feeling you, but because like for me, every day is the same thing. It's a constant battle with all the Karens and Kevins in the world, working the good old fast food restaurant. My God, I damn near had to jump a counter just today because this stupid ass bitch. Her real name actually happens to be Madeline. I thought that was kind of funny, but
how fitting.
She made one of my employees cry because her chocolate malt wasn't thick enough, even though she's been sitting out in the sun for 10 minutes in her car eating her food. And it's summertime, and it was 100 degrees today. And she came back in with a half drink and was bitching about that while she's like covering her face with the glove. She was fucking stupid. So I was not happy. I don't like it when people come in and yell at my fucking 16-year-old high school employees. I mean, come on. Get a better life.
What a cunt.
Yeah. But, I mean, for the most part, this town is starting to catch on to the mask thing. A lot of people are just tapping out. They're like, fine, fuck it. I'll wear my mask. Because now starting next week, Walmart is requiring it. Our local grocery store, Dillon's, is requiring it. And I still see people, well, I'm just not going to shop there then. I'm like, well, where are you going to shop in this small town? Those are only 2 grocery stores that we have. You just going to order pizza every day? I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, there's been worse ideas.
You got to, right? I mean, you just got to cave in, fucking cover your face. It just says face covering. Just get a bandana. I know all you badass bikers out there and stuff got some bandanas. Just tie one around your face, go in the store, get your fucking groceries, get the fuck out. It's not hard.
And wash your ass.
Right. So, but yeah, that's just been work. I squeezed in some movies here and there. I got into some beef with the band Trapt on social media.
Did you now?
Yeah. Fucking headstrong pussy ass motherfuckers.
Well, apparently you're too headstrong to take them on. You're strong to take on anyone.
Apparently. For months now, I've just been watching this prick just run his mouth about politics and stuff like that on the Trapt page. I'm like, okay, well, for one, since you've got a following, why don't you create your own handle and then stop using the band, because we're following the band for music updates from the band, not how much you want to suck Donald Trump's dick. So, and then he's just pissing off everybody and constantly back and forth. And then their new album comes out. Yeah, exactly. So their new album comes out at the beginning of July, and they still have only sold under 600 copies, whether it's digitally or whatever. Under 600. That's not a very good showing for somebody that's still relevant. Supposedly, their last hit was 20 years ago with Headstrong. And so I just politely pointed out, hey, look at these numbers, guy. In their comments, not thinking I get a response or anything, and then I get a response from the singer telling me to just leave, bro, or come back again, bro, or something, bro, something. I don't know. Fucking, I don't care. And then all of his little legions of fans were coming at me, even private messaging me. I even got a death threat. It was fucking great. So fuck you, Trapt. Your music hasn't been relevant. You've had one hit.
Wait, you got a death threat? You too?
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Man, Headstrong came out in 2002. I don't. I thought this band was dead.
18, yeah. So it's been 18 years since they've even had a hit, and they've only had one. How they're even still a band is beyond me. But I mean, less than 600 copies. And a lot of it's because this dude spews his mouth, and a lot of people that used to be listening. I used to listen to their shit. I'm like, dude, just the way you go on your tirades and stuff is really annoying and pathetic. And you're supposed to be a band, not a politician. Shut the fuck up, make your music. Go the fuck away. And yeah, his mouth has cost his band any potential money from record sales. So fuck you, it's Chris, whatever from Trapt, you cock.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah, it was nice though. I was like, ooh, I got a reaction out of a band that was relevant 18 years ago.
Yeah, I mean that band is fucking junk. Fuck those guys, those fools.
Yeah, that was fun. And then the death threat. It was cute. And then another guy though, he's like, I saw your comments in the trap. This has nothing to do with it, but I think I might be your long lost brother. I'm like, what?
What?
He's like, is your mother's name Sandy? I was like, yes. And then but then he gave off like different last names and stuff, and then said my mom was adopted. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure my mom's not adopted. She looks just like her parents and her sisters and stuff like that. And then about a couple of days later, he messaged me. Oh, he's like, oh, I got the wrong person. He's like, I could have sworn it was you. That's why I was hitting you up. I've been looking for my brother for years. We got separated because of adoptions. Da, 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 da. I was like, holy shit. Hello, long lost brother. Are you any better than the one I have now?
He's probably sober.
No, I love my actual brother, Mark, the dipshit. This guy's name is Corey. I don't need no brother named Corey.
Yeah, Corey Feldman.
That goes up there with the Kyles and the Kevins. Chaz, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, it's been a kind of interesting week.
Well, that's good. I did get some new artwork made. The new artwork will be dropping Friday on the old live stream. Brand new for all you viewers. My counterpart over here has not even fucking seen it. Has no idea what it's about. Usually I show him, but this time, no.
No. Fine. I'll just wait till next week then.
Well, good, because you're gonna have to wait.
I'm telling you, if I'm in my underwear, I'm quitting the show.
Great. Next time I'll just hang it from a pipe.
Oh, see, you can't say too soon. It's been long enough.
Yeah, it really has. It's been a while now.
Right. So
it's been like 5 months, right?
It's been long enough. Been a while.
Yeah. Good riddance, you cocksucker. All right, anyway.
I was gonna say your favorite hashtag strikes again. The good old cancel culture. Oh. No, cancel culture. Oh, Jesus. We're going to hell.
We were already headed there.
Yeah, I know. We're on the highway for sure. So cancel culture infected the sports world. The Washington Redskins will no longer be the Washington Redskins. And they've been the Washington Redskins since 1933.
Wow. No one had a problem with it then.
Nobody had a problem with it all these years, damn near 100 years.
You know, the world's just too PC and people are too pussy, you know?
Yeah. And now there's some of them are starting to go after the Kansas City Chiefs, which is pissing off a lot of local friends around here because they're all big, massive Chiefs fans. Don't touch my team. And then another one said they should go after the Cowboys because Cowboys used to kill Indians. I'm like, well, why don't we just change all the teams? Fuck it. Let's just hit reset on the NFL and just rename all the fucking teams. On all sports, let's just rename them all cuddly, pretty fucking animals and shit. Unless fucking hippo offends you or something.
Well, I'm a feminist atheist. Something else, you know, fucking hippo lover. Oh man, when did the world start going to shit? You know?
Oh, I'd say about 2016. It's when the PC really started punching in the face.
You know, it's like, where did it start? You know, where did it start?
I don't know. I can even try to be a smart ass and just say something stupid, but I don't know. I got nothing.
It's all bullshit, I say. Bullshit.
Bullshit artist.
No,
But
we don't talk about bad movies on the show, all right?
yeah, we do. Look what we're talking about tonight. Shh. It's our secret. But some good news, though, is that they're on the right course for a COVID vaccine. They're hoping by the end of the year, start of 2021, they'll have a vaccine for people, which a lot of people are refusing to take because there's going to be microchips in there, and they're going to put microchips in my body. And
Vaccines, they're going to track us.
they go, yeah, exactly. All the conspiracy theories and stuff. It's cute. It's adorable. But I'm just like, hell yeah, bring on a vaccine. If they want to track me, that's fine. I'm either in my room or I'm at Dairy Queen. And once a year, I'm in Texas. So there you go. There you go, government. That's where I'll be.
Speaking of Texas, do you think we'll be in Texas this year?
No, I do not, Bob.
I'll buy that for $1. Great.
2021, as the kids say, is going to be lit as long as we can get a handle on this. But 2020, I mean, come on, it is officially canceled. Santa Claus is staying home, children. You're not getting any presents this year because of the damn COVID. Sorry.
How
now, Halloween is not canceled, though.
When do you think Lloyd's going to make a fucking announcement? You know, like people from around the country come to this fucking thing. Everyone has flights except for people who drive. I mean, like, what the fuck? Like, what are you holding out for? Some sort of fucking last minute miracle? Like
that, or my thought process is that he's really trying to iron out all the little minor details. You know, there's the big announcement, then there's all the little minor details that goes into canceling a massive event like this, with like refunds and changing shit, and maybe trying to get some people for May of 2021. Oh, there's a lot of little things into it, or maybe he's just holding on for that last little butthole glimmer of hope.
I mean, that's what it's starting to feel like.
I mean, we're about to enter August. We're halfway through July, about to enter August, which means we're about a month and a half away from the scheduled date. So yeah, we got to figure it out because like you said, there's a lot of travel expenses and shit like that for a lot of people that come up from all over the country, which is another reason why he should probably cancel it, because it's not like it's just like a big local event to where all the locals come out. People from around the world try to come to this bitch.
I mean, I'm just curious to see why are you just holding off? Like, is it actually gonna fucking happen? I mean, Days of the Dead's happening today?
Is it?
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
I think it's today. It's either today or tomorrow, but it's happening.
With a bunch of like weird guidelines, I'm guessing. Fucking plexiglass and all that shit.
No, I don't think there's any plexiglass. It says, you know, each artist is like they can.
Oh, it's up to them. Yeah. What they want to do.
Like their discretion viewer discretion is advised.
Mm-hmm. Well, that'll be interesting to see what the results of that is.
I guess it's tomorrow.
So it's a one-day thing or what?
No, Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, just 2 days.
Yeah, I think they only do 2 days.
Do they?
I'm looking it up. I'm curious because I want to see what sort of hell. Nope, it's 3 days, so it's got to be today then.
I know one or two names out there that I hope get COVID. I'll keep those names to myself.
Well, yeah, you and me both. I got a little fucking list of myself. So right here, Days of the Dead indie. It says because you have a mobile key check-in for your rooms, zero contact check-in, social distance front desk agents, luggage carts sanitized between uses, and it says common areas of safety. All furniture has been socially distanced. All right, so I'm glad my couches have been moved 6 feet. Sanitizing stations at all major guest interaction points. Common areas and high interaction points frequently sanitized. Sanitizing stations near elevators. Advanced reservations for fitness center. Who gives a fuck about that? Nobody at these hard adventures is going to fitness center. Participation in Marriott's protection program. Okay, yeah, great. So it was like if you want food and shit from the hotel, like for like breakfast or whatever, it's all carry out.
Right.
And then room service, like they do contactless delivery. They had a bunch of people that canceled This is the list of people who canceled Days of the Dead. Danielle Harris, even though they misspelled her name. Catherine Hicks, Barbara Eden, Felissa Rose, Dee Wallace, Christina Klebe, Richard Dreyfuss, Kevin Yeager, Don Well, Brad Dorff, Fiona Dorff.
See, that sounds like it wasn't even fucking worth having it.
And I'm just going to riff off the names really fast, but this is who did decide to do the convention. Scout Taylor Compton, Amelia Kincaid, Andrew Divoff from Wishmaster, our main man, David Naughton, Warrington Gillette, CJ Graham, Tom McLaughlin, Tyler Main, Miko Hughes, Sammy Terry, Tony Moran, Rico Browning, Julian Sands, Skeet, Lisa Loring, Alex Vincent, and Hal Havens from Night of the Demons.
Yeah, no thank you.
No offense to you, David Naughton. No offense to you.
Right, no. I mean, there's a few names and stuff like that, but to go through all that hassle to meet them, I don't know.
I mean, I can see why people would just be, be willing to fucking do it, just something to fucking do, like kind of, feel some sort of like sense of fucking normalcy and shit. But I mean,
right. But then you also remember that's Indiana. Texas is a lot worse right now with the COVID shit.
Yeah, but Texas also doesn't give two fucking shits though.
Kansas recently joined that list of people that are fucked with COVID right now. We're officially in the red. Like, great. We already don't have a big population as it is. But whatever, it's all conspiracy. I tell you what. Oh, I kind of just hope he just cancels it. Because I'll feel obligated to go if he doesn't cancel, and then it's just going to be a big old hassle.
To be honest, I don't want him to cancel. I want it to fucking happen, and I just want to fucking go. Because, I mean, fuck you, Corona. You can suck my dick. I mean, Corona ain't shit. I'm scared of Corona. Shit, I got me a mask. Right?
Right? Well, see, that's the thing, is our homie Colonel, he refuses to wear a mask anywhere. So if he has to wear one at the convention, I don't see him be willing to drive me down there.
Well,
too.
Colonel's a big-ass bitch. So fuck Colonel, all right? Fuck him in the horse he rode in on. Yep, that's what I thought.
Well, no, we'll see. I really don't see Lloyd, though, fucking having the convention.
I don't know, man. Like, he's all over doing his fucking TFW HQ shit.
He's trying to grant some ground with some money because he knows he's about to get hit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I touched on that last time because it's kind of like the Monster Mania effect, and then they end up canceling, but they cancel with a month in advance. I don't see him doing that. It's about to be fucking August. When's the show? September 1st through the 3rd, or is it the 13th?
It's the 11th through the 13th.
11th through 13th. I don't know, man. I don't know. My correspondent in Texas on the ground. I think he told me something. What did he tell me? He said the governor of Texas said no more lockdowns and school will be back open September 8th. So I mean, I'm gonna say TFW happens. But if TFW happens, I don't see you bailing. I think you go regardless.
I don't want to bail. It's just a matter of if I make it there or not.
Well, Colonel will be fine. He ain't got no fucking mask, so I mean he'll be good. Wear his fucking underwear over his face, and then just be good to go.
Right, tidy whitey.
Who am I kidding? He probably fucking free balls it for all I know.
I have no idea. Still just another week of us not knowing anything and waiting and seeing.
But I mean, what are we really waiting for here? I mean, all the world is like, you can socially distance all we want. I mean, what is it? Fucking New Zealand? Is that what I read?
Yeah,
New Zealand, they have no corona cases. Yeah, because they all fucking quarantined for 4 weeks and nobody was a fucking idiot and just stayed inside. And like that was the whole shit was gone. The world went back to fucking normal, but because the US is full of stubborn fucking piles of garbage, they have no fucking choice. Right. So
it always has to involve politics and religion for some reason.
Straight up. Fuck all y'all. But no,
professionals say.
I see the convention happening. I think our guest list gets chopped in half, but I think if that's the case, I think Lloyd tries to find people that will just do it anyway. Because TFW with like a half a guest list, then it won't happen for sure.
All right.
I don't know, a plexiglass, like when you go into fucking CVS and shit, but not you because you live in the woods. So when you go to the general store over by fucking the mill and the mines, I mean, I'm sure they have fucking, you know, they have plexiglass over there.
Our gas station stuff had the little plexiglass going on in front of the registers. Even our liquor store.
Oh yes, the safe haven of life.
Yep.
But I would like to know. I mean, I'm sure everybody else in the fucking world would like to know also. But I mean, it's like, at what point does he actually fucking say something?
I'm sure he's been asked several times in these little live streams that he does, and he probably just ignores it. But
yeah, I asked a couple times. I got ignored because I don't give no shits.
No shits.
No shits. I don't know. I mean, Days of the Dead's gonna happen. That's in fucking October. That's in Vegas. I mean, they have like a couple more like going on.
I'm to the point where I'm done guessing, and I'm just waiting. Like, I don't know.
But when? When is it enough? When?
Don't know.
I mean, he's doing all these fucking online auctions and shit. I mean, okay, like you're obviously you got something planned here, like a contingency, so you could try to recoup some costs. But I mean, at what fucking point, sir? At what point?
I don't know. But you know what I do know? I do know that the fucking teaser trailer for the Chucky TV series looks fucking dope as shit.
It surprisingly does. I thought I was going to.
You can't disagree with me on that one. That was nice.
I wanted to, but I can't.
It looks dope. And you even got the Brad Dourif laugh at the end. They're going to show it on 2 networks, USA and Sci-Fi.
That is pretty awesome, huh?
2021. Again, 2021, man. That's going to be one of the funniest years ever.
Yeah, because that's when everything will happen again.
Yeah, everything will happen again, and it'll be like double time. Like, there's going to be double the movies coming out and shit. I mean, it's
double the conventions.
Right. Maybe double the sex, which 0 times 0 is 0 times 0 is 0. So
I like those odds.
Sex for me. Still no sex for me, but you know, it is what it is.
No sex.
No sex in the champagne room.
No, not for you. No.
Well, not for Chris Rock either. Which Spiral comes out in 2021. Gee willikers. Do we want to do some?
I feel so old.
Well, yeah, I'm going to be old 3 weeks from today. 35, sucker.
Damn, you old as shit.
Old as shit. Which, yeah, people, August 7th live stream. That's what's up. We'll probably do like a regular episode. I haven't really added the details yet, but it is my pick. Obviously, it's my birthday. We're going to do an episode, and then we're probably going to have a little birthday party in honor of me. 35 years of badassery. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, it's my birthday.
And it's actually on a Friday this year, so it's working out great. Can't cancel my plans, COVID, because all my friends are on my internets.
Cancel culture going to delete Facebook next.
Yep. There's a digital COVID virus going around.
COVID virus.
Cyrus the virus.
Oh, here's a great wrestling personality. Speaking of personalities, Faye, what have you watched?
What's that got to do with personality? Shh, that just sounded good to yell, right?
Yeah, secrets are no fun unless they're shared with everyone. So tell us your recent watches.
Okay, well, I finally watched my 4K copy of Fifth Element. I absolutely love that movie. That is such a gem. I always forget how much I love it until I watch it. And it reminds me of why Gary Oldman is the best ever. Yeah, it's a great movie. Do you like Fifth Element?
I do, actually. I love it.
That's fucking great. I don't see how people could ever hate it.
No,
it's a good time.
That's a great fucking movie. Whoever hates it is stupid.
Right. And the next one's a fun one, too. Another fun sci-fi, Galaxy Quest. I watched me some good old Galaxy Quest. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. Don't be hating. Put down the haterade. I don't care what flavor.
Nah, I'm all set. Fuck that shit.
And then I watched a documentary about the band Kitty. Remember them from late '90s, early 2000s?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's a documentary called Kitty: Origins Evolution. I wasn't really a big fan of them, but I just remember thinking some of them were cute. And then as I watched this documentary, I found out that they changed members more than they changed tampons. So they went through a lot. That's why it's called Origins/Evolution, because they had a new fucking member every year. It seemed like. And then
I was disappointed when they got rid of Talina. That hurt my soul.
Yeah. I liked Fallon myself.
Oh, Fallon, eh?
Yeah, dark skin, red hair. That was a good combo for me for some reason. So yeah, and then I watched Jim Jeffries' latest stand-up. I love me some stand-up comedy. I love Jim Jeffries. He is a foul-mouthed, offensive Australian. And he don't give a fuck about your cancel culture.
Yeah, fuck your cancel shit.
The stand-up's even called Intolerant. And he even talks about Kansas in the stand-up. It was nice. Then I finally watched Scare Package on Shudder that a lot of people have been talking about. The like over-the-top, gory comedy horror movie thingy that they have on there. And now that Frat Rags is selling merch for and shit. Have you watched Scare Package yet?
I have not, no.
It's a fun time. I definitely recommend it. It's pretty goofy, but it was cool. I enjoyed it. A lot of cool references and stuff in there. Then I watched early 2000s Jim Ghost World with Scarlett Johansson and Thora Birch.
Okay.
You know, I gotta say, especially like in this movie, or even just in general, I'm more of a Thora Birch guy than I am a Scarlett Johansson guy. I like them a little bit more weird and awkward and nerdy hot. I like that nerdy hot, you know. Scarlett Johansson's too stereotypical hot for me.
Really?
Thora Birch, yeah. I like unique beauty to my women. Yeah, I'll go with that. That sounds good. Nice. I don't like your typical Barbie bullshit. High heels and dresses and tans and big blonde hair and purses with dogs in them. I'm not a fan of that. And then I watched, speaking of dogs, I watched a movie called Good Boy on Hulu. It's one of their Into the Dark series movies. It's got Judy Greer, who's another one I've always had a big crush on. I've always loved me some Judy Greer. I don't know why. Something about her that makes me want to go. And also has our good old Steve Guttenberg.
Bless you.
He showed up in a modern day movie, and you know, spoiler alert, gets killed by a little tiny dog. So
great. So they're killing dogs.
No, the dog is eating everybody. It's like a little tiny little fucking lap dog that is actually a beast.
So
that she adopts. Yeah, meets fucking some ex-mutant type shit. It was all right. It was solid. Like I said, I mean, I'll watch anything Judy Greer. So, and then Madeline wouldn't leave me alone from good old Guillotine. And I finally watched Miss 45. Mute that yawn, bitch.
What did you think about Miss 45?
It was a fun watch.
Right.
I got told Madeline, I was like, I give it like a solid
no.
Lips, no. I got told Madeline, I give it a solid 7. You know, it was a fun watch. I probably won't watch it again, but it was a good time. Bitch went crazy.
I thought it was a good 8.5 for me.
Yeah. Mute bitch went crazy and then he started killing people like dogs. There's a little theme going on here at the end of my little recent watches. But yeah. That was a solid film. And yeah, that's my recent watches. I actually had a nice handful this week.
Interesting. Look at you. Coming to the party.
Coming.
Yeah. Well, my recent watches, I only have 3. That's how exciting and the amount of time I had. I watched Tom Cruise's The Firm. The Firm.
I remember that movie. I haven't watched that since like middle school, I think.
The Firm was a good movie. I was surprised at how good it was. I've never seen it before. I always heard of it. I always knew of it. And then I finally sat down and I watched it, and I was like, you know what? This ain't that bad. Tom Cruise, you smart as shit as a lawyer. I like this movie.
You know, he does have some good movies out there. He's just a fucking wacko himself.
Days of Thunder. Come on, that's one of his. That's fucking awesome.
Cocktail, where he does all the tricks with the bottles and shit.
Yep, Cocktails and Dreams. Murphy's
Yeah,
Law, motherfucker.
exactly.
And Top Gun, I was inverted.
I'm sure there's a lot of people out there like, what about this movie? Well, Cocktail, for some reason, is the first Tom Cruise movie that popped in my head.
I mean, it's one of his best. Top 5 for sure.
It's a good.
And then I watched Book of Blood.
Oh god, that movie is boring.
That movie did not tickle my fancy. It was the first time I ever saw it. It was on Prime. I was like, you know what? I don't have the energy to want to look through movies. I'm just gonna pick it. And so I picked it and I watched it. And I was
the first time I watched it was back when we did episode 3, when we did The Night with Barker. And I watched that for that purpose only. And yeah, that sucked. I was not a fan. It's highly disappointing. Way back when. That was what, 67 weeks ago. Look at me do math.
Christ. Look at you. Yeah, but you had time to prep that smath. You're all right.
It's just a simple substitution, yeah. Or subtraction. See, I don't even know the right words. Jesus Christ.
And then the last thing I watched was The Relic with Tom Sizemore.
The Relic. There's a movie out right now called Relic. It's a new horror movie. My local theater actually has it. I just haven't went and watched it.
Oh, yeah?
Mixed, yeah. Thought about going to watch it, but I was like, nah.
Better not.
It doesn't really look like my cup of tea anyway. You know, it's more one of those supernatural type things. It looks like it's got a very Babadook the Witch type of vibe. You know, meh. I'll wait.
Meh.
Meh.
So where did you find this fucking kitty documentary?
It's on Amazon Prime.
It is. What's it called?
It's just Kitty Origins / Evolution. Just
Kitty. Did you know that Morgan from Kitty has like one of the top female fucking podcasts in the world? Witchfinger.
Morgan's on that?
Yeah, it's her show. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's Morgan.
I've never listened to it before. I've just heard you talk about it.
Yeah, it's their shit. It's her and 2 other people who are not in Kitty.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a clever little note. And it tickled my fancy.
There you go. We're over here just tickling some bee holes. That's what we do here on the Outsiders of Horror.
Tickling some fay beans. Yeah.
Yep, fay beans. And on that note, this is the part of the show where Brian goes to the bathroom.
Tables have turned. Well, hello, kids. It's me here, Andrew Fay. All day. Not having to pee. You know why? Because today I am alcohol free. Because I felt like I was going to have a stroke last night. So I'm taking it easy for the night. Enjoy myself. Talking some shitty movies with my man while he goes and pees. And yeah, make sure you let us know what you thought of The Lodge and Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. And this is the part where I edit out. Beep. What's it gonna be? See, I don't got no live audience to talk to right now. This is bullshit. Any of you? Oh, there he is. Hey.
But yeah, Witchfinger, check them out. They're really good.
Witchfinger.
Ooh.
Well, now I'm gonna have to check them out. I mean, fuck. I watched the documentary. I had no idea that was chick from Kitty. Yep, one of the only OG members. Her and her sister were the only 2 that were part of the band the whole entire run.
Did was Fallon on the fucking on the doc?
Yeah, she did an interview. She wasn't a bitch about it. You know, she talked about it, why she left when she left, and all that shit.
Was everybody on there? Like even
everybody but one. One of them declined to do an interview. I can't remember which one though. And then one of them it was in the memory of because one of them is now dead.
That is correct. It was the Asian woman. I think she was the bassist.
Yeah, Trish Doan.
Yep. I forget how she died, but she did die.
I don't know. I was actually like looking for the answer to that, and I just kept coming across she struggled with depression. So there's one
Suicide.
answer. Yeah, that's what leads you to believe that. But I never found an official word. So
Interesting. Yeah, she was she was Korean. That's right.
Mm-hmm. I like their song "Brackish."
Braggs was really good. Yeah. Charlotte was my favorite song.
That was a good one too. Yeah, the oldies but goodies. All right, sir. This is your show. What's the next portion of the show here?
It's our show. All right.
Well, it's our show, but it's your episode. How about that?
And we're gonna start with a movie that came out in about 1995. The budget was $600,000, and it only grossed $185,000 in the fucking box office.
Wow, it didn't even make a mill, huh?
It fucking didn't even make its budget back. It was a little film starring Renee Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey. All right. Be cooler if you did. That movie is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation.
Yes, back before those two were a name.
Directed by Kim Henkel.
Mm.
Not to be confused with Ray Finkel from Ace Ventura.
Laces out, bitch.
Huh?
Laces were in.
Yeah. So, let's see. What did fucking this Finkel person? What have they accomplished? Well, they were a writer on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in '74. They also wrote, he, I don't know if it's a girl or a guy, but whatever. Wrote fucking Butcher Boys, Docs Full Service, and the found footage 3D movie.
Ah.
Yep, some real accolades there. Yep.
I liked Found.
So, Faye, what's people have a strong opinion about this. What's your opinion of it? Oh, Kim Henkel is the man.
Gun is sticking into my hip.
Oh, here comes Haterade.
Well, first it was Renee Zellweger's first, big role. I guess she was technically in Dazed and Confused as well as Matthew McConaughey. She was just a very minor role. I don't remember seeing her in that movie. I'll have to watch for her next time. She's probably one of the Piggy's Fry bitches. But yeah, that's the only thing I did like though is Renee Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey in this movie. Like, rightfully so. You can even tell in this movie that they actually have some talent. The rest of the acting though was atrocious. And then like the writing too that these kids had to act off of. Like when Matthew McConaughey is fucking with a dude out in the road, and he's like, "Please, mister, stop. Please, mister." Nobody talks like that. Nobody ever has in any generation, not even the fucking 40s and 50s. I mean, it's and then just the acting was atrocious. I do like that they start out with using the flashbulb sound like in the original TCM. I like the little callback on that one. Exactly. Oh man. And then just like the logic didn't make sense with these kids. Like the guy whose father is a lawyer, and the writing and direction of this movie was abysmal.
Abysmal, you say? Huh?
Yeah. It was indeed. But I mean, Matthew McConaughey was the best part. He was a lot of fun with his fucking robot leg. He even says all right in the movie. Right when he walks into the room where they're sitting at the dinner table, he says it in a weird, creepy way.
All right.
Well, and he's not all sling blade in that motherfucker.
I like the way you talk.
All right. Yeah, I did like Renee Zellweger. I love that she full sprints in this. She's not afraid to run in this. She doesn't do the damsel in distress run in this movie, and for some reason, I really enjoyed that.
Well, I mean, hey, at least you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I tried to find stuff that I liked about this movie, but yeah, the dialogue was brink. The whole Renee Zellweger yelling at Leatherface to sit down, and he fucking does. Which they brought Leatherface and cross-dressing to a whole new level in this one.
I think you're a little too hard on this movie.
Oh, don't you might be surprised by my rating though. But yeah, I am gonna be a little hard on this movie because, like, not only is he in women's clothes and has the whole weird little makeup and stuff like that, but he's also got tits on now too. He's not just wearing face; he's also wearing somebody's tits.
Well, you know, he was saw all about that sex change. You know what I mean?
And you know what? There wasn't a whole lot of Leatherface in this. Seemed like more of the main villain, I guess you go and say, is good old Matthew McConaughey.
Leave the man alone, all right? Leave Brittany alone.
I don't know. I mean, what do you think of Leatherface in this movie?
Well, my review is going to be short, and it's going to be a little different than yours because my opinion about this movie is a gigantic piece of shit. There's no fucking wonder it gets a rating of 3 on IMDb. I never even fucking saw this abysmal piece of shit until fucking the other day, and I have no idea why I fucking chose it. Mainly because I never saw it. I was going to see McConaughey and Zellweger, but this movie's a fucking dumpster fire. It's a piece of fucking shit. Fuck this stupid movie. Fuck you, Kim Henkel. There's a reason why you never fucking directed anything ever really again, you fucking cocksucker. This movie sucks dick.
He's a man.
The dumpster fire, Faye. The 2020 dumpster fire.
What about the cameo with Marilyn Burns at the end?
Well, she's a saint, but aside from her, this movie's a fucking dumpster fire.
Which, did you even catch that at the very end? Lady on the bed. It's Marilyn Burns.
Yes, the little cameo style.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice little touch. Letting us know that that's supposed to be the same fucking family from the original one. Don't think so. They went through some changes over the years, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit of change.
So you just straight up went out there and just said dumpster fire.
A dumpster
out of 10.
Fire.
Well, my little review is that it is such a hideous train wreck that it actually kind of entertains me when I watch it. And I'm actually giving it a 5 out of 10.
Oh, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. All right.
I love my train wreck movies. I can see, like, I do not disagree with you and your fucking this movie is terrible because I can see that. But I do like my train wreck movies too. So
piece of shit.
Piece of shit. But it gets
shit.
5.
It's a piece of shit.
It's a 5. A fucking 5. Out of 10.
0.
Gets a goose egg. It's been a minute since you've given a dumpster fire.
It's been a while.
We're long overdue, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was more than 2 of us last time you gave one.
I think so. Also reporting live from Days of the Dead. Apparently, for pictures, there are no photo ops. Only if the guest decides to do them at the table. And between you and the guest, normally how the table's in front of you, there's also a table on the side, and they will stand on the inside of their little box, and you stand on the other side of the table, and you could be like, "Hi, I'm here," and then they're like, "Hi, I'm over here," and then that's your picture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's just wait and just have a big old party next to you. Fuck going through all that hassle. I mean, I'll go if it's still happening, hopefully. But it's not going to be the funnest year we've ever had, that's for sure. No matter how hard we try.
Well, I'm going to agree with you there, Poncho.
Poncho. Yeah, do we want to do a little show and tell before we get into the lodge?
Ooh, show and tell. Yeah, go ahead.
Why I always go first?
Because you're the bitch. Go ahead.
Because I'm the sexiest.
There you go. That's why they flock to you.
Well, I actually just got this a couple weeks ago. It's no secret that I am an Ice Nine Kills fan, and I got their nifty little VHS case with 2... One's a DVD, one's a CD. Ice Nine Kills, Silver Scream. One of them's the DVD. It's actually all their music videos cut into one, like feature-length film. And then there's also even a commentary track with Spencer and the director of the movie / music videos on it as well, which I listened to that. But yeah, and inside the VHS case, two separate cases. One's a DVD, one's a CD. What's a CD, right? Well, yeah. But I'm glad I opened this up though, because it's cool. The little booklet inside of it looks like a script, like a damn movie script.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it says Silver Scream, and it's the lyrics, and it's written out like a movie script and shit. I just now discovered this like 10 minutes ago. So,
oh, that's awesome.
That was pretty nifty for the CD part that will probably never be opened again because who listens to CDs anymore? But thought this was a nifty little pickup that I had on pre-order, and then it come to my surprise, I didn't even know they were adding this, but Spencer signed a bunch of photos and put them in there too, and I got one with one of Spencer's autographs in it. So,
and it's not even personalized. Look at that, folks.
Yeah. That is a nice touch, though. I mean, how is he going to personalize them?
Yeah, CD buyer number 7. Also, I have another news report from Days of the Dead. CJ Graham is actually taking pictures with you. No separation.
He ain't no bitch. But he canceled TFW, so.
Yeah, well, it was it was early when he canceled. So I mean,
that was before the COVID.
Yep. Oh, David Naughton looks like a gem. He takes pictures with you standing right next to him. He ain't no bitch. That's right, David. You the real G. Well, my show and tell comes from the land of Trick or Treat Studios, and it is autographed by Chris Durand of H2O.
H2O.
I never understood the hair. You know, the hair is fucking. It's like a perm. I don't understand the Little Richard hair. I don't get it, but that's all right.
Have you seen the picture that's trending like on the internet now, where it's Michael Myers, but he's got the undercut hairdo that a lot of people have these days? Yeah. Nice little updated version of Michael Myers there. That's fucking cool. That break your bank a little bit?
No, because I won it in a raffle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Groovy.
It's a good old gem, I'd say.
Nice. You win this week's show and tell, sir.
Which poses the next question I have. Aside from Nick Castle, who do you think the best fucking Michael Myers is?
Oh, I've never really studied their names or anything. I'm just trying to pick which movie I liked. The overall look in part 6 was just awful, and the way he walked in part 6. 6 is gone. No Paul Rudd for me. I mean, I don't know. I mean, as much as people hate the Rob Zombie movie, Tyler Mane wasn't that bad. He was a good Michael, and he was a very big, overshadowing Michael. I like that. I like that they made him 7 foot instead of 5'10". So no, and then it had to be the OG. I mean, the OG shape. But I've never really had a debate on like best Michael Myers, though. They really all just kind of blend together for me.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna have to go with. I think Chris Durand might be the best.
Yeah, go H2O action.
I'm a fan. Yeah, I am a fan of his work. So yeah, I'm going with him.
I did like H2O, even though it just kind of began and ended just like that.
You know, it was promising. You know, it was promising.
It had a long build, and then like the beginning of the end was the end of the movie. If that makes any sense.
And then it was over.
Yep. And then they had a stupid loophole saying that wasn't Michael's head that she cut off. It was the ambulance driver. In Resurrection with Busta Rhymes. Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Oh, that movie, we don't talk about that movie.
But it's got Katie Sackhoff.
What about a Sackhoff?
Katie Sackhoff.
Don't touch my Sackhoff.
I would jack off to Sackhoff. Yeah.
Jack off with your sack off.
Yay.
Oh boy. So it's that part of the show where Faye tells us all about his Overrated pick of the week.
I don't have one, homie. I couldn't think of one. Overrated is, I don't know, the character Leatherface itself. I think there's only been like 2 good portrayals of Leatherface. The rest of them just seemed off to me.
This is blasphemy.
I like the original one and the remake one. 2 was kind of fun because he did the whole, dancing with the body in the back of the vehicle. But then he was also weird too, rubbing his junk and just love struck by Willie Caroline or Caroline Williams or whatever the fuck her name is, who still gets naked all the time on Instagram.
Who's this?
Caroline Williams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just he only seems tough to me in a couple of movies. The rest of him, he's kind of a bitch. Like in the one we just talked about, he's a major bitch in that one. He let Renee Zellweger tell him what the fuck to do.
You hear that? He's a bitch.
He's a bitch. Now, would I say that to his face? Probably not. Not any of them. No matter from which movie. But,
Nah, they fuck you up, man.
Even the mullet-wearing one from 3. Yeah, there you go. Overrated. Leatherface, the character himself.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I can't really say I've ever really been fucking drawn to any of the Leatherfaces whatsoever, but I mean it's all right. What can you do?
I'd have to say my favorite look is the remake look. There was something a little bit more gritty to that one, and then just Andrew Bryniarski's performance was really good. Oh, I like the remake Leatherface.
Well, I'm glad I got off. I'm glad I got an auto with that guy.
All right. Is it time to talk about this lovely film called The Lodge?
Oh, yes. The Lodge. It came out in 2019, grossed $3.2 million. I don't know how much the budget was. It was directed by Veronica Franz and Severin Fiala. Starred Riley Keough, Jaden Martell, Alicia Silverstone, you fox. And some other fucking peeps, but who really cares about them? Anyway, so yeah. What did you think?
Well, you remember how last week we're like, oh, we're gonna watch this, and we're gonna watch the comeback story that is Alicia Silverstone's career. Well, this movie's not gonna be it. She was in it for 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah,
that was really disappointing.
I was misled.
Yeah, I was like, damn it. I was like, did she at least show up in ghost appearance or something? Nope, never showed up again after the first 5 minutes of this movie. Like, this is some bullshit. Because she did her big cry scene, I was like, oh, she is trying to make a comeback with this movie, and then she did.
Yeah.
And then the father leaves the kids alone out in the frozen tundra with this lady that they barely know, and crazy shit happens.
Yeah, how awful are you as a fucking parent to fucking just leave your kids with a fucking known psycho?
Yeah, that didn't make any sense at all. Didn't even attempt to even try to stay in contact with them in any way. I mean, I know they're out in the middle of nowhere, so maybe there's no reception or whatever, but when there's a will, there's a way. And when there's your children, you will figure out a way. Especially your motherless children that are still very depressed because the mother killed herself.
Yeah, that dad sucked. I didn't that dad, he's a bad dad.
It took him forever to come back. Just to, spoiler alert, get blasted in the head.
Yeah, what a douche flute, huh?
I went into this movie completely blind. I didn't even watch a trailer or nothing. I'm like, all right, this is going to be a movie where I'm just going to have no clue what the hell is going to happen going into it. And you really don't even realize what the fucking movie is until it's almost over. It takes forever to even realize that it's like a religious cult type movie.
Right.
It's such a slow fucking burn that leads to nothing and more nothing. And it leads to, every once in a while we get Grace's lovely tits. She has some nice tits.
Yes, they were beautiful.
Yes, they were glorious. And they have good taste in movies. They watch The Thing. Yeah. And they watch the kid-friendly Jack Frost, not the horror Jack Frost, but the fun Jack Frost with Michael Keaton. Those little things I liked, but other than that, this movie's fucking dog shit. I mean, quite honestly.
I was really hoping that this movie was going to be fucking something epic, and it was just an epic fail.
Well, I was excited to see Billy return, but he wasn't really a whole lot in this movie. I liked his little scene where he pretended to hang himself, but
Yeah, that was good.
that was okay. But yeah, other than that, he was underwhelming, and I thought he was really good in it. 2017. And then they
Yeah.
did one of my least favorite things that any movie or TV show ever does, which is the fucking open end, like The Sopranos or Inception, to where it just fucking ends. You see the gun on the table. She puts the sin tape over the kids' faces. It's over. You don't know if she kills them, what happens, they get away, what the fuck ever. They leave it to your imagination to decide, and I don't want my imagination to decide. That's why I'm paying my money to watch your shit. You're supposed to tell me. You tell me the story, fuckers. I hate that kind of ending.
But like they failed though. Like it was an attempt to go for like that Ari Aster type of shit.
Uh-huh.
But like it just it didn't have that like hereditary payoff, like that whole type of shit. Like they were striving for that, but it, like to me it fell short.
They kept trying to add more questions without giving you any fucking answers.
It was like a dumbed down version with no payoff, and I think that's what pissed me off the most is that there was no payoff.
That was rather disappointing. When you told me Alicia Silverstone, I was like, oh, sweet. Make a comeback, baby. She's gone in the first 5 minutes.
Well, that's what I thought. I was fucking misled. I thought, okay, like this is like she's gonna be like the fucking second lead of the movie. Like, nope. Though good for her for fucking killing herself in the movie, though. I mean, I wanted to kill myself after watching it. So I mean,
right.
I mean, you'll probably never see another movie again in life where she fucking sticks a gun in her mouth and kills herself. So I mean, I'm all for it.
Whatever tickles your pickle there, buddy.
Death.
Death, suicide. Aw.
Setting fires gives me joy.
There's going to be a hashtag called Cancel Outsiders after listen to this.
Yep. He's farm racist.
Farm racist. I don't even remember this movie coming out, though. Like, you said it even made like 3 million something.
Yeah, made 3.2 mil.
Never even heard of this until you announced it last week. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Wow, no.
Was it a theatrical release? I'm guessing
limited.
so, since it's limited. Huh. Well, good for it being a fucking shit show.
Yeah, not what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be more. It was not.
Yeah, thanks for some great gems this week, buddy.
Yeah, I picked fucking flops. I'm gonna go fucking jump off a cliff now. Thanks.
Well, for me, I said a slow, uneventful, religious cult movie, if you even want to call it that, because there was barely anything in it. The titties were nice. That's about it. I give it a 3 out of 10.
What did I write down? Alicia Silverstone is fucking boss. I love how she killed herself. The father is a dick. I felt bad for the daughter, basically destroyed by the loss of a parent. When she kept crying in the bedroom, I was that guy.
Oh, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some heartbreaking shit.
When the little girl sits down and eats and says "Amen," that look that bitch Riley gives, she ain't about that life. That fucking nosebleed. Oh hell no.
That should be in your first side right there.
The film touched on the mother not going to heaven for committing suicide. You don't really see that touched in other films, but that little girl is a damn good actress. I love how committed she is to her belief in faith. I only have that much faith in Oreos. Her Barbie is blonde, so is her mother. I wonder if that's a connection to her or a small Easter egg for the movie. But yeah, I love how she was like all about the fucking her mom, is not going to go to heaven. Like she's fucking stuck. Dad didn't give 2 shits, and then dad just remarried. So
right, like the Robin Williams movie, "What Dreams May Come." Suicide you don't get to heaven. But the thing with the Barbie doll, that's why they had a big fit about her wearing the mother's beanie, because that Barbie has the same little red beanie on its head. And that Barbie meant a lot because it just reminded her of her mother.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's that fucking connection.
So, yeah. So, what'd you give it?
I give this movie a 5. I give it a 5
You didn't
because they
absolutely hate
fucking
it.
tried, but they didn't succeed.
Yep. They forgot to conclude any stories to the son of a bitch.
Yeah, the story is not the strong suit in this movie. And I'm sure that they tried to fucking, they were trying to pass it off as like their attempt is like, one of these like clever fucking movies that are like the Hereditaries, the fucking Midsommers, like that whole type of shit, Lighthouse. Like they were trying to throw the spin on it. I commend them for trying to throw the spin, but you suck, and you didn't do well. So this movie could have been awesome, but you let me down. So with that, fuck you.
Well, very nice, sir. Well, thanks for picking these shitty fucking movies this week.
Well,
right after you tell me I pick shit movies, and look at my last 4 picks. We've had TCM, Sleepaway Camp, Jaws, Piranha.
Well, it's the last shitty movie that I will pick because next week, coming at you live on the old live stream, it's going to be Friday the 13th 1 and Friday the 13th Part 2.
Killer Mommy.
This is one I'm actually looking forward to because some people prefer the second over the first. I'm not going to say my opinion because I'm going to save it for next week, but I will say I think this is going to be a fun, debatable episode. We might even try to bring someone on. Probably not, but if we decide to, we will.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we could find some diehard Friday 13th fans out there to join in on us.
Speaking of Friday the 13th, Shout Factory, Friday the 13th little box set, $159. What is it, 22 DVDs? Something like that?
It's 16. It's 12 movies, 16 discs.
Yeah. That thing is probably going to be out of print. As soon as that shit is sold and after all these other retailers,
I'm curious to see what people are selling them on eBay and shit when it's all said and done.
Yeah, straight up.
Insane.
Yeah, no,
I ain't selling mine though.
No, I won't sell mine. No,
this is easily the most I've spent on any kind of movie set though, which is weird because I'm not the biggest Friday the 13th fan, but I mean that was just I couldn't pass up on this fucking sweet collection like that. Just the artwork alone was fucking badass in the box.
Right now, someone has it up on eBay for $300.
Jesus, it's not even sold out yet.
Nope.
Sweet ass set, fucking 4K scans, just a bunch of bonus features galore. I love me some bonus features. I love learning as much as I can about movies and franchises. So I was down. I was like, fuck it. And I was like, I hurried up and made the purchase so I didn't tell myself not to. Just fucking do it. Just do it. Just do it. Don't think about the money. Don't think about the money. And gone.
Yeah. I'm glad I did it.
But now we got to wait till October to get it.
I know. That's the shitty part, huh?
Yeah, that's why I never do pre-orders either. Because I'm like, well, I bought it. Now I got several months to wait. Son of a bitch. And now I'm going to have to watch 1 and 2 because we're doing that next week. But I was going to say I'm not going to watch any of them until they get the box set out. But I'll watch 1 and 2 next week. I guess. If y'all remember how I feel about the first one.
If you have to. Yeah.
If I have to. I'll do the whole professional, put on my glasses, take some notes. Explain what I liked and I did not like. And why I like this one more than this one. Either way, we're not getting no hockey mask. No way. We got a potato sack and an angry mother next week.
That's right. And we come to give you our sacks. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So on that note, here's a classic. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. It's outside time. Go fuck yourself.
See you next week.
Bitch.